Do you constantly feel like you're just lecturing your kid all the time? You're just telling them what to do all the time? Here's something you can try. It's a favorite phrase of mine that I've used from the time my boys were little. And it's even more important as they get older and older and older and have more and more freedom and practice autonomy while they're still under your roof. It's this phrase: what's your plan? Christine Carter actually uses this phrase in her book, the New Adolescence, which is one of my favorite adolescent books. It's a great one. And she gives lots of examples, but this is a great thing to do. So you say to your kid, hey, I'm noticing you've been saying a lot this week about how much homework you have this weekend. So I'm wondering, what is your plan? That's instead of saying you need to get your homework done today before you go play with your friends. Now, you may have to get to that point, but first ask them, what is your plan? As they become older and older and older and eventually leave us, we want them to have practice under our roofs where we still have input, where they are managing things, navigating things, having to be responsible for things. By asking them, even from the time they're young, what is your plan? You're communicating a couple of implicit messages. I trust that you're a good planner and you're a good problem solver and you can think things through. You're also communicating to them that you trust them and you do and trust them to be thinking about what they need and to make it happen. Now, you might not always feel that way, of course, because they're kids still, right? Even as adults, we don't always do everything we're supposed to do. But when we ask them, like, this is a big one. I'm militant about sleep, even for my teenagers. And so I might say, hey, it's getting late. I know you know it's really important to get a good night's sleep. So what is your plan? How are you going to make sure that happens tonight? These little moments can be so powerful in asking them, what is your plan? You may need to counter the plan. You may need to say, that's a good start, but I think maybe you've missed something. Or I wonder if you've also thought about X, Y, and Z. Asking them. And even with little kids, you can say, your sister really wants to play with this pen so much. Of course, don't give little children pens. I'm using this as an example because it's right here on my desktop. Your sister really wants to play with this pen and you really want the pen too. What's your plan? Using that phrase engages them, empowers them, gives them autonomy, and really allows them to exercise their prefrontal cortex in coming up with a plan if they don't have one. It's a really great phrase. Use it all the time for lots of things. You'll find that it's very effective.